Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Biggs, back again. Play some Deus Ex. Is it Mankind Divided? Yeah, that's it. Human Revolution. Just gonna build a spliff and then we get things on the road. In fact, guys, it's the first time I've played it. It says like gonna give me good adrenaline rush with the machine. Give me Deus. Yeah, go on then. Right, Mankind Divided. Right, are you sure you want to start your game? Yep. The Revolution recap, which took place 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna play this video. It's about, as it says, 12 minutes long. It's just going to recap you on the events of the first one, just for people that have probably never experienced Deus Ex before, so there you go. Plus it'll give me a chance to smoke my joint, so see you in 12 minutes.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for them. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Saraf had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed by Bell Tower associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Whoa, now that was a big ass 12 minutes. But yeah, thanks guys for watching it. Let's get into the proper game.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the lethal option.
I'm not leaving my 6 exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
guys, let's try and... I'm going to try and do this mission successfully, because I tried to do this yesterday and it didn't go too well. Here we are. Nice. So
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be playing this in 4K and in HDR as well. Don't know if it gives you the HDR quality on YouTube videos. Came up with some kind of message saying about HDR may be affected, so sorry guys. Try and not to sprint it. Yeah, I've already chose my control scheme, so I'll leave that to you guys to choose what you're rolling with.
Jensen, we're moving through... Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Red means bad. Alright. Throw that over there. Shows me the weak part of the wall. I have to say, that's pretty cool. How the fuck do I get in though? Oh. Press X. Show it to you guys over there.
Anomaly detected.
Uh-oh.
Trace program initiated.
There we go. I'll try and capture that one. Capture this. I fucking feel under pressure. I've got 15 seconds, but
Access granted.
God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my heart went a bit then. I was thinking, shit, I'm gonna get caught. Successfully did that. Alright, open door. Now there is a little tutorial about cover system. I'll do it just in case, again, anybody that's never played the game, you'll kind of understand how this works. So you have to go up to the thing that you want to take cover on and press L3. Obviously you see the aim thing. Get into cover by pressing X. Which one is it to go to now? It wants to tell to this one. I don't, what did it say about making him roll? Shit, wait. Wait, can I restart that one? R1 to reset. Oh shit. Cancel. Alright. Oh, L1. Yeah, let me reset that one. I want to know how to roll. Shit. There we go. So there's the hologram. Fuck. Right, never mind, forget the tutorial. Shit. Hoping I know how to roll. Oh god, what the fuck. Right, so if you hold it, it does exactly what I've just done then, which is not recommended. What should I do? Just go there.
Huh?
I got lucky there, man. They've easily got caught. So you got an aim for some pistol ammo. Bring him over there.
يا بدأ التعصب.
There we go. Shit. Please don't catch me.
العاصفة راح تكون هان عن قريب.
I think I'll wait for this guy to come back. But just kind of stay here. He might come back here, and then maybe I can kind of do a stealth kill on him. But I'll try and save the bullets. In fact, I'm gonna fucking kill them both of them, strip them of their bullets. Is it?
شيء غلط
There we
بالمكان.
go. Just needs to be a bit patient. Alright. Let's see exactly where he's going. Do this. Get that gun there, then I'm gonna go forward, pick it up, let's go. There There is a pretty good way to swap guns as well, but I will do that in a minute. Let me just get rid of this guy. Don't wanna. Should I go here? I'm going. Ooh!
هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Shit, I'm gonna get caught. No. Boom. Stealth. Right. Research. Where's his pistol though? I don't see his gun. Oh, here we go. So I've got a pistol now, guys. And you can hold R3, just hold it in, it'll bring this menu up so you can see which, you know, what weapons you've got. Equip. So how does it go in? Holster weapon. Oh, just by pressing square and L2. Combat rifle. Which I'll stick with. You can also do, where is it, if you press square, if you hold square as well, it brings up this, like, it's like Crisis, where it'll show you the weapon attachments, so you can change the ammo and the firing type, but can't change that on that weapon. So, worth checking out your bits. Checking your gun out, see what you do have, what you don't have. Can swap that to, oh god, EMP ammo. Burst, can't change that, obviously. And pistol. Which I think I might roll with. Is it, let me see if it has a silencer on it. That'd be good. Nope. Again, you must be able to get, I've not seen this pistol ammo yet, EMP. Which sounds good, so. Alright, move on. So you got anything? So you got. It's got a beer. I think that's some kind of health. What's this? Throw bear case. Right, I don't think there's anything here. Right, can I save here? Let me see if I can save this, guys, because I want to do this, but in case I fuck it up, I'm going to save, because if so, I can reload. So I'm going to save, create a new game, right, which I've done. Should have created 2. Fine. Right, let's attempt to hack. Right, so
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Shit, come on. Come on. R4, 3.
Access granted.
And that's how you hack the system. For some reason though, I was thinking, when I did the 2 in the middle, when I hacked that one on the, them 2 that are facing in the middle, I thought when I get that red one, it'll give me something, but obviously it don't. I think you just have to make sure there's a path going to it. I don't know, I'll have to check that out. But yeah, man, getting good with this hacking. What we got here? Got a stim, some kind of health.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Is that it? Just for fucking health and... Shit, is that all there is? Oh shit, no! Didn't mean to do that. Shit. Never mind. Right, move on. Moving down to the penthouse. really wish I had a silencer. I would really play the... Oh fuck, what have I done here? Right, okay, stealth. I think I've just gone into the tutorial here by accident, I didn't mean to. Now what do I do? Where's the green object? Shit. Right, nice. Gonna try and pick up his ammo in case it lets me take it with me. Right, done. Let's have a look. Did I get that ammo? Nope. Right, so reach. I'm gonna try do that exactly the way that just showed me. So do that. Go here. Shit, he just went down. See, you didn't do that in the tutorial. Fuck.
الجو لف علينا بسرعة عن ريحة السيل. الجو بقى فيه رطوبة عالية.
Shit. Don't have enough fucking energy to do the takedown, so
لو الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت.
I'm gonna have to play this a bit different. Great. Shit. Right, he's gonna jump down there again, isn't he? What about this guy though? Where is he? He's far over there.
أنا خلاص مش قادر أتنفس هنا.
Right. Shit. Let me stay here. Get him into the dark. Some credit. Nice. Right, I think I'm okay now, so... Do that cover to cover system shit.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
I can, nice.
نخزن المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on the deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
It even shows me what gun he's got on him. How mad. Now that is...
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone stole a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But
That's his combat tutorial. Right, I'll do it. Just see what happens, even though I'm going a totally different way.
Installed the signal booster already?
عشان نخزن المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Does he want me to throw the grenade?
There's too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
المكان ده المفروض يكون هادي.
fast. You started?
Great.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
Don't think I want to do what that says.
شكلي بتخيل حبيبي.
Right, now I'm going to vault over and I'm going to do that. That's the way it should be done. Did it. Let's go. Alright, fuck it, we're exiting that tutorial.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tooled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, that rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Right there. And I got one right here, so just be one that he's talking to as well. Don't know how I'm gonna do this. I need to get here. Yeah, move forward. Gonna go for him. Shit! Oh! I am very lucky there, guys, I tell you. Very lucky. Shit, right, drag him. Need to get him out of sight.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
There's a wall thing there. Oh god. Biohazardous gas.
It's too quiet. Act as though your job is done. Something is happening here.
Alright. So be careful. No, I think I know this way. Couldn't. I think I need to back it up. Go in here.
What's taking so long?
Now, how can I get down without going down there? Go over. Aha, stairs. Get into cover. Alright, nice. Let's see, how am I gonna do this now? Let's go here for instance. Oh, bitch. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, just my luck, man. Thank you. That couldn't have gone better, that guys. Oh, that pocket secretary. Where's he gonna go? Oh shit. I better get there quickly. Credit check.
Clear here.
What's he gonna do? wait for him to turn the other way, basically. There we go. Shit. Come here. Yeah, man. Happy with that. So you got him a smoke grenade, I'll tell you that. And a machine gun bullets. What else you got for me? Let me go back to the other guy because I know he's got something as well. Machine, nice. I'm trying to build up bullets, you see, because I know in a bit there's going to be a bit of a gunfight. So let's make sure. Check my, there we go, not options, which are the touchpad. Mission secondary. It shows me normally where it is. Showing map. So that's where I've got to go. But it's somewhere here. Maybe there, so. It's just a panel that you go up to, you press the button, it just jams the signal. If I could find it, that'd be great. In fact, I want to save it. I want to save it right here. Just double save. Wait for him to turn his back.
شوية لو الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت. الريح تهيج علينا. سمعك.
That's 4, I can see. I'm going to stay here. When he comes back to me, I'm going to see if I can execute him. Bring him over the table. And then I'll just push forward.
شكلنا كده
There's one up there as well, so he's going to be a problem if I start trying to take out people on this side, so the option would be to try get up there. I could do it and go into stealth. It's a hard one, that. I don't know what to say. Can't stay here forever. This guy isn't moving whatsoever. I'm gonna go here. Shit. There we go. See, there's the guy, so I'm gonna try. Oh shit, I think he's just noticed. Let's get his body away. Shit, this is bad. They're searching for... Right, I'm gonna have to get back where I was supposed to be. Nice. If I let them do the search, hopefully, they'll just go back to their positions. Oh fuck, they're gonna notice his body though. I don't know what will happen then. Move forward anyway. Oh fuck. He's gone that way.
لازم يكون في حاجة، أي حاجة. شايف أي حاجة هنا كمان. المنطقة هنا متأمنة. راح أشوف حاجة.
Move now to this side. Okay. Shit.
Nothing here.
يا دي مصيبة.
Let's wait for him to turn his back.
خليك مستعد.
Shit.
دور لحد ما نلاقي
He
حاجة.
can see me through there. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh. No way. I was being calm, collective. I was every step was thought was with thought, man. Shit. Right, let's try that again. All fucked up when I hit that guy on top of the ladders because the guy down below, he noticed, so I'm gonna learn from that. No choice. Maybe.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري. مش شايف أي حاجة. جونا بخينا بسرعة على رجل 50.
Missed the other one and weren't able to mark him, but never mind. Right. Hurry up, you little bitch. Drag you to your death. That works for me.
الدنيا تمام ومتأمنة.
أنا شامي في المكان ده ريحة الموت والدم.
ما يهمنيش. كل اللي عاوزوه إننا نخرج من هنا.
Shit,
أنا
shit.
بتهيألي شفت حاجة.
Oh, see, is he just coming? Is he just attracted? See what we get. Nice. Hopefully nobody heard that. Gonna keep going.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل
الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاي كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Let's check where I am on the map. So I'm getting a bit close to there now. I need to, oh yeah, I think I need to come here where these the ladders are going to go up. Go back, it might be in this room actually.
في حتة بعيد من هنا.
Shit, what am I doing? No! Oh, I'm such an idiot. The jammer's not even in there. Shit. Alright, idiot. Never mind. Give me a shot as well. It's like nobody's heard out here. Nobody got the memo. Right. I'm gonna take a look upstairs. I do want to find this signal thing before I go through. There it is. Have a look. Anybody in the room? No. I got into it from there. Didn't know that. Computer. Let's have a look.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
لا مش ممكن مستحيل.
Thought they'd all fucking go into a frenzy then. All start swarming me, but never mind. I could just leave him, but thinking of the ammo. But I'll fuck it, leave him. Forget him. Got some here. See you got. Oh yeah. Alright. There's some beer here as well, is it not? It's not for me. Should I just see what?
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. McCready out.
Don't you worry, I've got your back. Right. Let's move on. Right, through this door. Hack the keypad. Oh shit. Oh, what was I say? Triangle. Right, this should be relatively simple. Modify. Hack. Great. Hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Should I got it from this one as well? That should be okay here now, should I have enough time? Don't even have enough time to maybe try and do this. Want to test the theory, guys, it might not work. Shit!
Access granted.
Oh god, did it? Scrap kid on the first try. Right. Good. Let's see what happens.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
What the?
Been ambushed. Yeah, this is the part that kind of puts me head in.
Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
I'm gonna save here. Because this is the part I always fuck up on, so...
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Shit, how do I... My inventory... I need to use that now.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
disable the chopper.
Man down! Who's hit? Jensen! Strike team! Sound off! It's Singh! Repeat, Singh is dead!
Shit.
Oh.
Let me see what I mean. He got killed, so I'm gonna try load it back up and see if I can save him. That is a shame. I was doing so well. I was going through stealthily. I could have jumped over there then and just let off my bombs. Shit. Must be able to do it with saving his life. He must be able to.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I'm trying to get there. Shit. No pressure. Alright, fuck it. So I mean, all them guys in the middle there, man. I can just kill him. I can get to them.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
That works for me. Stay away from him. Where's this other dude? Shit. Oh. Never mind. There we go, hopefully I can die. How many did I get there? Shit. Shit, what? Didn't even see anyone. Crap. No, that didn't go so well. Bollocks. One thing I forgot to do was upgrade my energy, the blue bar. I was supposed to.
This is bad!
Let me. R1? No. Just press L2.
Closing in!
Yeah.
We're gonna lose Singh!
I wish
Jensen,
I
I
had one
can't
more
reach
of them.
him!
That would kind of help me. Right, let's get my weapon selected. I can do this. I don't know, what should I do? Go with this. Machine pistol, machine thing, I don't know.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh, one of them battle rifles that they've got. Oh my god. This ain't easy, man. I would choose to give me the Deus mode. Fucking hell, this is hard. Because I'm such a perfectionist, I just want to save him, I want to save Singh.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Right, shut up man, I'm gonna do this, I'm on it. Right, use my thing. I've got health if I need it. I've got 80 bullets in this gun, and I have fucking over 100 and something in the other one.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
double. Nice. That should be a guy. There we go. Oh. Nice. This is going pretty well. Shit. Right, let's kill you. I'm gonna nip to the right now and do that again. Nice, come on. Oh shit, can I do it? No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck. Shit. Oh my god. Right.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Nearly saved him then as well, man. I could have done that. Must have took out a good few of him. Shit, right, let's go.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
So,
copy
clap
that.
him up. You get your weapon there, mate. You're not gonna need it. I'm gonna go there. Right, come on. One more time. Shit. Alright, there we go. Right, got him. Shit, come on. Die, you bastard. Nice. Oh, no, 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 that's not a good time. Say a good time to be running out of that. Shit. Can't see. Not good. Got him. Right, you reserve. Shit, what am I doing? Help. I use the bow for that. Just die here, come on, die. Got him. Shit. Got him. Right, what? Right, sing. Shit. I've done it, guys. I've done
Jensen,
it.
step it up! That chopper's about to take off!
What do I do? Shit, what do I do? Uh-oh. Shit, I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to... Oh god. Right, I've got it. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Phew! Oh my
Miller,
god.
Chopper's
I
been
was
grounded.
sweating
Repeat.
then, guys.
Jensen!
Oh, shit. Not gonna lie.
You're
man.
welcome.
Phew. Took me a few tries, guys, but we got there in the end. Got there in the end. Just glad I got one of them battle rifles off that guy, man. See, I told you we could do it with saving him. Told you.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with computers.
This is actually a great game, guys. I definitely recommend picking it up. You know, why not? It's free.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregated industries closely towards the...
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like horrible.
This must be like the intro.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a...
Even though we've already watched a bit of an opening.
Security Council has passed.
A new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have all
Task
the
Force 29. Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure are your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hold off.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn, Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're alright, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who...
Of course, we'll come up with something, and that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last-minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. A hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Oh, my man's armor looks
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
like a rhino-style horn thing to the helmet.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
talk.
Stand back, let me help.
About that.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey. You sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
Right, it's like I'm in my apartment. It's pretty good. Right guys, I am going to cut things short, leave it right here, and I will pick up with a second episode probably tomorrow. So yeah, just want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe if you want to. Peace.